why Lionel Messi is the best footballer in the world. We're going to talk about what's his secret sauce, so stick around to find out.
This is a continuous improvement movement reserved for the few with the grit to prove it. Everybody claim, but the click exclusive. Many pursue, but it's too elusive.
Calvin, let's talk about Lionel Messi. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So, right now, guys, we are in Latin America. So, people go crazy about soccer.
Yes, they do. And we were up late last night because the Medellin team beat the Cali team here in Colombia. So, yes,
There
soccer
were fireworks involved.
soccer is
It was
everything.
loud. Yes.
Football, soccer,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you call it.
Football. So, Messi, let me tell you, he has a combined 45 trophies during his career. We could take the whole half an hour just listing all the awards this guy has gotten. He has also scored 850 goals in his
Jeez.
professional career.
Wow.
And he's the first and only player who has obtained 6 European golden shoes.
Wow.
So, Calvin, what do you think is Messi's secret sauce?
Well, Messi is a very interesting character because he came from some challenges that many would perceive as insurmountable, right? He's a guy who, as a kid, had a deficiency in a growth hormone. And as an adult, he only grew to 5'7". So I would say that's maybe slightly below average for other soccer players. But what he lacked in size, he made up for in everything else in terms of ability to dribble, shoot, score, defend. I mean, across the board, and even as he gets older, his game evolves so that he can remain productive. And I just learned he's now playing for the Miami team,
That's
in the
right.
U.S.
Now
So
you can go see him.
you can go see him,
Yes.
without even you don't need a passport
Yeah.
to go see him anymore. So,
That's right.
but I think in his secret sauce, though, he played for the Barcelona team, which is world class in terms of training and development. As a kid growing up, learning the game, he played amongst some of the best soccer players amongst his peers in the world, and had the best coaches and the best training. So I think a big part of his secret sauce, obviously, he's very naturally talented and had tons of potential right out of the gate. But part of his secret sauce is the training and development that he received early in his career.
Mm-hmm. And I think what I like about that, Calvin, is that training and development, it was very consistent. And he was very consistent. Actually, if you can name a couple, like you name a couple of things that he's the very best at in the world, consistency is one of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And in the US and many companies around the world, we use the word training. And the way we use it is, hey, we sit people in a conference room, we put them through some PowerPoint presentations, maybe they take an online course, and they pass the test, they sign a document saying that they know and understand, and we call that training, right? We're talking about a whole different type of training here with Messi, is that real training is ensuring that the behavior pattern is fully adopted and becomes second nature, right? This is real training and development. And I think this is where we fall short in the corporate world that we support. So we think about continuous improvement, that persistence, that resilience, that do the right thing when no one's looking, make excellence second nature, right? This is what the kind of training that people like Lionel Messi and people who become truly great in their craft receive.
Mm-hmm. And I also think that it has a component of really looking at the individual. It's not like blanket training, but also use the individual's natural talents to the benefit of the company.
That's it. And I come from the manufacturing world where the ratio of manager to team is like 1-20. In some cases, I managed a team that was one. I was a supervisor. I was the production leader, and I had 36 direct reports. Right, the level of development that you can give to 36 people probably, from one person to 36 is probably not a good ratio. I think a really good ratio for developing people is more like, 1 to 6, 1 to 5, 1 to 6. You can give people real personalized attention and help understand their gaps and coach people in a more effective way to become masters in their craft as well.
Mm-hmm. So how do you think companies can achieve that 1 to 6 ratio? Because, talking to people, a lot of them think, oh, we don't have the staff, we don't have the resources. But can you explain a little bit through the coaching method how you can achieve a ratio of 1 to 6?
Well, there's two factors there. One, if you got, in my case, 36 people, you got people, right? It's not that you don't have people. It's just a matter of empowering some to coach others, right? Some who exhibit that continuous improvement mindset and that CI behavior pattern, right? Make them coaches, like help them coach the others and bring the others along faster, right? That's one piece of it. But I think the other piece is to make the coaching process efficient. And if the coaching process is as simple as a quick check-in once a week or even once a day, depending on the type of work you do, is, hey, what's your goal? Where you at against your goal? What'd you do last and what you learned from it and what you're going to do next, right? Keep it simple, similar to Toyota Kata, similar to the agile strategy execution approach that we coach in Improver. Then you can basically operationalize the coaching process too, right? I mean, in manufacturing, my world, distribution, and some of the other sort of repetitive type environments, we operationalize making product because that's the best way to do it, right? You put all the science and all the rules behind making it operational. Why not put some of that science behind coaching too? Yes. Why not put some of those rules and structure behind coaching too to make sure people are getting the level of coaching they need to really reach their potential?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Calvin. Now, coaching is a way where you can really implement that training and development for people in a more personalized way. So thank you so much for listening today, and we hope to see you again tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. And don't forget to get better every single day.
Do better every day.
Have a great weekend. For daily news on operational excellence and how it relates to current events, check us out on the Ticket to Freedom podcast.
Simply subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay up to date on the latest developments in continuous improvement.